Why is everybody obsessed with biceps? They are pretty small and it is difficult to build them compared to your triceps, and if you want bigger arms then you should do more triceps exercises rather than focusing on biceps too much. In this video I will show you 5 different biceps exercises that you can do with dumbbells, and I will do this for a lot of different muscle groups so you will be able to make a complete dumbbell workout for yourself. So the first one is the very commonly used dumbbell biceps curl. A very common problem is that some people have a better developed right side than a left side, so their arms and their chest is more developed on the right side or on the left side than it is on the opposite side. I will make a separate video on this subject, but I do want to say that working out with dumbbells can slightly decrease the difference between your two sides, so your dominant side won't completely overrule your non-dominant side while using dumbbells compared to using a barbell. Another good dumbbell biceps exercise is the hammer curl, and this will also work out your forearms as well as your brachialis and brachioradialis, which I probably didn't pronounce correctly because I'm not good at pronouncing a Latin name in English. You can see that I'm lifting 2 weights at the same time, but you can of course also alternate hands. So you will first do one with your left hand and then or left arm and then with your right arm. That depends on what you prefer yourself. One technique is not superior to the other, so it really depends on how you can execute the exercise. If you feel that it is easier for you to stabilize your shoulders and your elbows by using only one arm at a time rather than 2, then I would recommend you to use that one. And if you prefer to lift 2 weights at the same time, then I definitely recommend you to do that. You can see that my shoulders and also my elbows stay fairly motionless, and this is very important because this is the right technique that you should use. For some exercises it might be more difficult for you personally to keep your arms completely motionless, but at least try to do it, and if you can't keep your arms motionless then use a lighter weight. In some of my older videos you can see that I often used a bit more momentum or a lot more momentum to lift the weights, and that was because the weights that I used usually were too heavy and I didn't really control the technique that I needed to use. Because even though you will get some results from using bad movements or the bad technique, it is better to avoid injuries and also to make sure that you get good results by using the good technique. Okay, so the standing Zadman curl is a great biceps, forearm and brachialis exercise, and for this you will of course need dumbbells, and you will first do a regular biceps curl, then you will twist your arms or your hands and the weight will be going down in the reverse curl variation. Also important for me to mention is that by doing upper back exercises such as rows and pull-ups, you also work out your biceps indirectly. So it is not really a good idea to plan your biceps workout the day before or after a upper back workout, although you can do some biceps exercises right after your upper back workout if you like that. But of course this also depends on personal preferences. And finally, this is the concentration curl, which is the exercise that I hate most of all. You can perform this exercise by sitting down, but I don't have a bench that is low enough to make the movement comfortable, so I prefer to stay standing like this. This is not really considered as a mass building exercise, but rather an isolation exercise, so I would recommend you to perform this exercise as the last exercise in your workout, if you will perform it, of course. Finally, a rule that goes with every exercise that you will perform is that you will have to contract your muscles completely, and especially when you are performing biceps exercises, it is important that you will squeeze your biceps really hard when the weight is up. So these were some good basic biceps exercises you can perform with a dumbbell. If you don't have a clue how you will need to make a workout routine out of this, then you could do 2 sets of 8 to 12 repetitions for each of these exercises and take a 60 to 120 seconds rest after each set. The comment question for you today is dumbbell, barbell or kettlebell? Leave your comment in the comment section, subscribe to my channel for more videos, click on the left video for a upper body warm-up and on the right video to see the hardest workout I've ever filmed. Thank you for watching and see you next time.